Track 1: A picture is worth 1,000 words. Episode 2 of soundtrack number 1 begin with Sunwoo and Yoon-soo waking up, and awkwardness immediately ensuing. Realizing they slept in one another's arms, they both find themselves conflicted over how to feel. Sunwoo continues to exclaim how crazy this is, while Yoon-soo brushes her teeth and collects her thoughts. The pair eventually sit down to breakfast and settle on the fact it was cold, which explains their cuddling. Yep, that'll do it. Funnily enough, Yoon-soo begins writing up her lyrics, specifically that for a new song called The Distance Between You and Me. All in English. Sunwoo listens to the words and they completely resonate with him. The pair take the collaborative work to see Yoon-soo's producer, who mentions unrequited love again, and broaches the subject with Sunwoo. He scoffs at the notion, claiming Woo-il is pretentious. Of course, Sunwoo is jealous of Yoon-soo's ties with any of the males in her life, and this eventually leads to the pair arguing in the car on the way home. Sunwoo has enough and walks the rest of the way. Giving himself some time to think, Sunwoo decides to tell Yoon-soo how he feels before he leaves Korea. On his way out the door though, he's blindsided by Yoon-soo, who shows up with flowers and an apron as her way of apologizing. With their argument behind them, the pair are greeted by Yoon-soo's mum, who happens to have a set of tarot cards. She decides to read Sunwoo's fortune, turning them over one by one. The cards hint at faraway love, but the knowing look she gives Sunwoo seems to hint that she knows Sunwoo has feelings for her daughter. On the way out the door, she hands over the card for Sunwoo to hold onto, pointing out that it's a lucky charm. In her absence, Yoon-soo and Sunwoo stay up together and decide to work on Yoon-soo's lyrics. They keep their feelings hidden for now though, as night eventually turns to day. Sunwoo heads off to take a shower while Donghyun rings Sunwoo, but gets through to Yoon-soo instead. He urges her to open up Sunwoo's laptop and send over some files from a folder called Collection 21. After sending it over, Yoon-soo checks through the rest of Sunwoo's photos and realizes there are numerous pictures dating all the way back to 2008. Sunwoo has clearly had these feelings for a long time, and now Yoon-soo is just starting to understand too. It's such a shame that soundtrack number 1 is only 4 episodes long. The vibe this K-drama gives off is so raw and authentic that it's hard not to love the two leads. The mellow, chill tone of the show works well, but I can't help but feel that a longer run of 8 episodes would have helped explore the past and understand how Sunwoo's feelings have grown, and why he hasn't had the courage to tell Yoon-soo how he feels yet. Despite that, soundtrack number 1 has been a decent watch, and there's certainly more than enough to like with this one. With episodes clocking in at around 40 minutes or so, this is a very easy show to watch, but it's mad that we're already halfway through the season. Either way, this is a rock-solid K-drama, and the ending certainly leaves the door open for more here. Roll on next week's follow-up.